Hello. Hey folks, how you doing? Right, I see we've got lots of people here. Fingers crossed we won't get the trolls this time, because I ain't got any moderators. So if we get the trolls, I'm just going to crack on and you lot can just click mute or something like that. Yeah? How are we all? Are we good? I am streaming, aren't I? Yeah, it says I'm streaming. Working our settings on a new camera. I know that one. Anthony, I'm not using power tools. Yes, you do. There's Cat. Made it a sensible time today. What, me or you, mate? Hello, sir. Brian, hello, dude. For at least an hour. Well, I'm going to be on for, I reckon, for about 2 hours. Yeah, I've just got to finish off doing this, what do you call it? This fire step. And after that, I can't really do much, so I just need to record the end of the video, record the start of the video. Yeah. All good here, playing Kerbal Space Program whilst watching the stream. That looks like a brilliant game. Absolutely brilliant. Wasn't expecting you this early. I know, I've been a bit different times. I'm trying to get everything back to sort of 7:30. So videos come out at 7:30, live shows are at 7:30, but you know how it is. What's on the bench today? Trenches. I just got the notification. I mean, I only put the watch on, I only watch it, set the stream up yesterday. I mean, it's not like YouTube's going to be slow with a notification, is it? Not much. I'll put those over there. Would you like to see my trenches? Yeah, I'll show you this one. Coming together nicely, as you can see. I've got all the walling in now, all the beams. Yeah, and like I say, my job now is putting in this fire step. What drink did you brew yourself tonight? Coffee, as always. It's half a moat missing the castle. Hey, Jace. How you doing, bud? Oh. So right now I'm just cutting steps. Or planks, should I say, because they're not steps, are they? There we go. That's a bit big. Mel, are you going the top out to cut the glare? I wish, mate. When are you going to have the water? Bugger off. Oh, pretty. I vote you turn it into a Star Wars Hoth trench. Now mud flows. Cat, you don't have much luck over there in that California, do you? That there California place. So my mission tonight, yeah, is to do those fire steps. So do you see the, what do you call it? Do you see the step? Do you see all the planking? Just got to do these all the way along here. It shouldn't take more than an hour, to be truthful. But then again, we never know, do we? Good, thanks, Mel. And yourself? Yeah, cracking on, bud. Cracking on. You just need to find a 28 model of Baldric Blackadder and do a Baldric. Has anyone done a Baldric model or a Blackadder model? I'd be surprised if they haven't, to be truthful. Now, fingers crossed, we won't have the problems we had with the trolls before. Yeah, the reason being is because I've listed this chat in, I think, the how to and education category rather than the gaming category. I think the fact that when I'm getting about 100 people watching the stream, and I think the fact that we're in the computer games category, at that point, people who aren't really following terrain making or wargaming are taking notice and coming in, and we had the problems that we had on Sunday. So fingers crossed, if I keep it out of that category, hopefully we won't have those problems. But if we do, yeah, we've got 2 moderators here to fight the trolls tonight. Real late Micro 8 show. I'm using Woodland Scenic Flock, and I've got some trees for it. Nice one, Max. You fail, trolls. I don't understand why they do it, to be perfectly honest. I just don't get it. Perhaps I'm old. You know what I mean? Perhaps Mel just doesn't understand these things. I don't know. You just do your best, don't you? And that's all you can really do. Like I say, it did annoy me on Sunday because it spoiled it for you guys, and I don't like that. Right. Do we think we're level? We're as level as we're ever going to be. Because they have nothing better to do with their lives. It's sad, really. It says it all, really. Poor people. And we're off. First one's always the fin list. Ow! Jace, I can't like something I ain't seen yet. Makes it a challenge for me. A little bit of whack-a-troll. Oh, well, you know what they're like. So, how are we all? We all good? The entire crew from Blackadder Ghost Force, including Clapton Blackadder, George Baldrick, Darling, General Mountshid, and Drinks Cabinet, Great War British from Scarab Miniatures. Nice, dude. No, don't go this quick, Bose. If I go this quick, we'll finish before the live stream finishes. For your information and delectation, yeah, I reckon this live stream is probably going to go for probably about 2 hours. The reason it's probably going to go for about 2 hours is because I've got a date night with Kerry because we've got no kids. Yeah, so I'm staying till about 9:30. I should be home for about 10. And what's going on after that? None of your bloody business. To be truthful, we're probably going to go up to the bedroom, and since we've got no children, we're probably going to get a good night's sleep. Oh, the joys of parenthood. Mel just sent you a link on Facebook to the Blackadder models. I think it's just dinged in my pocket, my friend. So thank you. Come on, baby, come on. Come on, baby, light my fire. I've had a good day, actually. Because the thing is, with this stage on this bit, yeah, it's really time consuming. So it's been like, I've probably only recorded about 15 minutes worth of footage. But I've been here since 9:30 this, well, I got in about 9:30 this morning. Yeah, and it's been non-stop all day. But it's been really good, but because I haven't been filming, yeah, because I filmed what I need to explain, then it's just taken so long to do. Okay. The really good thing about it is I've watched loads of good TV. I've watched Hacksaw Ridge, Battleship. Love Battleship. Yeah, what else have I watched? Oh, finished off Black Sails. That's a good series. No, I've got. What do you suggest I use them for? I don't know what you're going to use them for. Boil them down? Make a brew out of them? What do you use the stems for, mate? I mean, I can't sort of give you advice on terrain building because I've got no bloody idea what they look like. Grafting again? Always, matey. Just don't end up with more children. Oh, no. No. Our clan is big enough as it is. Between Kerry's kids and our kids. Hey, Diggy? Wrong one. Want to go to the bedroom, Kez, honey? No, you grab the toys? Yeah. Spice and meeples, of course, Kez says with a smile. Do you know what? She's pulled that one before. We have ended up playing meeples up in the bedroom. It was a good game. I was sadly disappointed. I was boring myself to death when Mel came on. So what? I'm boring you to death now. Is that what you're saying, Diggy? You stay down, you. These better glue. Pardon me? No one ever talks about the fiddly bits of terrain, you know, where you're like, right, I'm going to spend this entire day working on planks. The early to bed for a night's sleep isn't so much no kids. That's like you're getting old. Dude. Mel walks through it, Kez hands him a paintbrush to Claire, and I've decided the kid. And you don't know how close to the truth that is. I can walk into my house at any point and find Kez decorating. There's trolls in the admin. Hey? Right. Right. More glue. When we go away for a dirty weekend, it's more like relaxing, sleep-filled weekend. Yeah, I know that one well. I quite look forward to those weekends. Yeah, that may be a little bit too much PVA, but not bad. At least I know these are stuck. Seems quiet in here tonight. I think it's because today all day I've had the TV on, isn't it? And now I've come to the live show with no TV on. Drux, Mal, I just wanted to say thanks for your phone board tutorials. Because of you, our bar will have enough 40 catering for a first tournament this weekend. Nice one. Don't forget chicken wire on your duck boards. I'm not going to put chicken wire down on them. I know that they used to for grips and that sort of stuff. I have seen it in photos and that sort of stuff. But I think the scale and the fiddliness will be too much to be truthful. Hey, Mr. Stainless of Warhammer Total War. Who, me? Who are you talking to? Right. Is it getting a tad short, actually? I've got a longer one. What's the longest? That's the longest. Let's cut some of them. How's the plasticine corrugated iron, Matt? It's fine, mate. You know when you mentioned plasticine on Twitter, I immediately had a flashback to being a kid. Immediately. Yeah, that's textures. A bit bigger than I wanted. Cut them down a bit. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. There's times when you can have too much PVA. Has the goal been reached, Mel? Oh, bloody hell, I haven't even put it up. I don't even know what it is. I sort of lost track after our trolls. No, the goal hasn't been reached. We're still collecting for the live. It's just, you know me, I'm not brilliant at that stuff. Get in there, you. Yeah, I'll do. What happened with the trolls? We had a troll fight, and then the stream finished. So, did you out Corbin to your wife for staying up late the other weekend? Oh, you mean when he stayed up really late? Yes, I did have a chat with Kez about it and that sort of stuff. Yeah, but in the morning. The poor lad had a bit of a rollicking. Oh, I may have to texture some more up. Mel, current target you had was 463. All right then. The sinking terrain tutor. Wow, couldn't comment there for a second. I had to leave and come back. The trolls were slain by Jace of the Jaffa Cakes. Yeah, fastest ban button on YouTube is our Jace. He was doing an epic job. I mean, I was trying to fight him as well, but every time I tried, Jace had already got in there. Oh yeah, it's looking nice. Let me just sense check. Yeah. Oh yes, perfect. A little bit high there, but that's okay because they're going to have sandbags across the top anyway. Always fancied myself as a troll slayer, except the ginger Mohican that is. Do you know what, Jace? I can't see you in a little leather loincloth, mate. I don't want to even imagine you in a little leather white loincloth. And if Jez is in the chat, no, I don't want you to make Jace one. What are you making now? Wooden walls? Well, the duck step. Oh, it's the fireboards, isn't it? But is there a specific term for the board of the fire step? I know the steps in the trench wall were called duck boards, but what do we know? Mel, you missed the question about when the cut-off date is for this month's showcase. I've skipped the showcase over the past month or so because I wasn't doing enough terrain videos. And what I didn't want to do is do a load of talky videos, because my patrons support me for the terrain. Now, they do support me on the showcases and stuff like that, but it's a bit unfair asking them just to support showcases and not do terrain. But I would like to do one this month. If you can get it to me, I film showcases on a Friday, so if you can get it to me before the last Friday of the month, the chances are you're going to make it, mate. Careful, Anthony. Chase, have you got that ban button ready? So what, cats, what's with these, what do you call it, these mud flows? Have you had like massive rain pours or something? Are they not called ramparts? No, this bit at the top, this earth embankment that's built up is called the rampart. The rampart is specifically very much like a ramp, you know, at the top. I know that the actual thing that they stepped on was called a fire step, but I'm wondering if there's a specific term for the boarding across the fire step. Because there's the trench, and then at the bottom of the trench we have the duck boards. So, answers on a postcard. I'm going to do these. I need to split that one down. Yeah, that's looking really nice. Right, cut up some more. Right, it's big, red and shiny and waiting to... Whoa, calm down, that's the band book, calm down. Oh, bloody hell, we've had PayPals. Right, I better go on this. Hello, dear. According to this, Kez is watching us now with Dom and Jess. Dom's a lad she goes to university. Jess is Dom's partner. So, hello, baby. Hi, Dom. Hi, Jess. What am I fibbing about? She's called me a big fab fibber. We're watching you. But I don't know what I've fibbed about. Right. Let's get a couple of people on the screen. Okay, first off, our Odin. He sent his obligatory nugget. Let me push that up there for a second. Let's get him on the screen. Odin. Yeah. And then we've got, what do you call it? We've got another one. So that's our Odin. And then we've received a nugget from Ryan B. So thank you, Ryan. Let me get Ryan on the screen. That's 2 nuggets towards the target. Slowly but surely we get there. Nice. Remember, guys, if you pledge during a show, yeah, we get really happy. It's all about getting money into to sort of kit the studio out with a better live streaming system, because we sort of struggle with the one that we've got at the minute. Yeah, and the idea is get better cameras, get better angles, get better audio, so you can have a better live show. Yeah, well, that's the idea anyway. Just that one. Right, let's cut some more boards up. So that one's done. Yeah, we're all caught up on that. Nice. 19 folks still miss. What? Put up the target. Okay. Right. Target. What was the target? 463. So what? 461 now? If you're wondering why I'm having to lift my head up, it's because there's a glare on the screen. Please hope that says 63. Does it? Yeah, it does. Nice. And then let's engage the target. Right. More steps. We're fine in Ventura. Most of the damage in Montecito, a bit north. I know. Callum cares. Mel says he wants. You shut up, Anthony. You'll be getting me in trouble, son. Right, so let's do some more steps. You've got a glare on your skin, so you now know how we feel. Oh, cheers, Ant. How much into the 463 goal are you? No, that's the watch clip. That's actually, yeah, we're doing. Sure, it should have been 461, shouldn't it? Right, I'll update that next time I jump on. Keep an eye out for the wife commenting. She's desperately busy trying to get her assignment done so she can finish her masters. Hey, James. Hey, plastic. Bleedron. Hello. Mel's at the fiddly bit then. Yeah. Yeah, mate, I am. But it's going well. Let's take that bit off. I'll have to do some filming in a minute, obviously. Did I film the duck boards? Yeah, I did film the duck boards before we started. So that's on the video. You'll probably be seeing this video probably tomorrow. Yeah? That's why I'm reluctant to show you too much of it, because it'll spoil the video for you. What's happened to Westy lately? Westy's really busy at work at the minute, promoting some sort of automated page shaker. There's no way I'm putting my tallywhacker in that thing. Did we get you down there? There we go. Yeah. But I think Mel's going wrong. I think it actually started at 700 when it needs to be over. Oh, Jace. I'll leave that to you, Jace. You can tell me where it needs to go up and down. Jace is my tech support. Yeah, I have no idea what to buy or anything like that. Whereas Jace has been like a, hey, British modeler. What you call it? Jace has been an IT manager and that sort of stuff. So he was the one who spec'd my awesome editing machine. I can't believe what it's like to actually edit and be able to see the screen without it being pixelated. Can you believe my first 400 videos were edited when I couldn't actually see? Actually, I probably do believe that. I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. Before everyone starts jumping on going, oh, that's why they're so rubbish. You get over there. How are we doing on time? Half an hour in. Half of that done. Still talking. Yeah, I reckon this should wrap up for about 2 hours. I don't even know what an AMD graphics card is, dude. Is there a particular reason you want an AMD one? Are there not others? A little bit worried about that bit there. That should do it. Get that on there. Yeah, looking good. Sorry about the lack of videos, guys. Yeah. I know I've been sort of slow on the videos lately. It's just this project, it's just, if I was going to show you trenches, if we did it in the Let's Make style, they probably would have been about 6 inches long, because that's all I'd have had to actually build to show you the techniques. Instead, no, Mel, let's build a 6-foot trench line, shall we? Right, you guys are chatting amongst yourselves, I'm going to crack on. I know when I'm not needed. What sort of material would you use to fill decoy trenches? Mines. If they run for a decoy trench, the last thing you want them doing is jumping in the decoy trench and using it as cover. Yeah, so fill it with mines. That way, when they jump in thinking they jump right out again. They conduct the immediate action drill on stepping on a mine is to jump yourself 20 foot in the air and spread yourself over a large area. Sa! Right, nothing from Kaz. Stock cards are never a good idea. Ah, right, okay. Or punji sticks. Yeah, punji sticks would do. I imagine that would be very much for the Japs. You know what I mean? Jungle sort of stuff. Because they used a lot of decoy trenches. Evening, terrainiacs? Evening, Adrian? Bombasticus? Hello, mate. Right. I'm going to have PVA all over my trousers. This is not hot glue. You see the looks I get. I have this habit, yeah, when I'm hot gluing. If I want to wipe the nozzle of my gun, I'll just wipe it over my trousers. Which is fine for the studio, when the studio trousers. But when you go out in public in them, people make assumptions. A bit too much on that, I think. Spread this out a bit. How should you make a bolt action machine gun turret? In what sense, mate? What sort of machine gun turret? Out of interest, how's the stream? We get any lagging or are we alright? I have a kid to deal with the bridges. He's a bit gruff, but he'll do. His name's Billy. So is this pool going to have pools of stagnant water? I don't think so. Because it's elevated. See, you only actually got the proper water issues with trenches when they were built on low ground. Yeah, for drainage, obviously. I'll be honest with you, I'm going through planks like they're going out of fashion. So I'm probably going to have to knock us some more off. No lag? Brilliant. Brilliant. Next project, Mel, the Maginot line. James is liking his airbrush set. Nice one. Everyone's saying the stream is fine. Yeah, liking that. Right, okay. Right, we need to cut some more. Then we're going to have to craft some more. Oh, I've just got the best kit from Amazon. Ah, right. So what is it? What did you get, mate? That's textured. Split this one down. There we go. Yes, Jace, you're also welcome. You're always welcome, buddy. Oh, drop that one. Right. Will this be enough to finish it? Possibly not. We'll see. Cheers, Sean. Only problem is stream is viable. Oh, shut up, Anthony. AW multi-purpose professional airbrush. Ah. Right. Train materials order was punctured in the mail and there's missing pieces. Gutter, dude. Gutter. Oh, screen's gone off. Come on then. Alright, let me reconnect that. There we go. No smell duck the Maginot challenge, just like the Germans did. Oh, come on. Do you really see me building the Alps in 28mm, do you? Mate, just this trench line has soaked up so much time on the channel. I need to get other tutorials doing. You know what I mean? I've got to be careful with projects like these because they are a real time soak. I mean, they make good content, and I think it'll be a good finish for the Let's Make series. You stop filling a bloody map. Sounds like a 6mm project. Even in 6mm. Oh, unlucky Odin. No, watch out. It's for Warlord. It's a gift for them, for their store. I say a gift. I mean, Warlord's given me tons over the years, model-wise and that sort of stuff, and books and stuff like that. Yeah, so it's a bit of a thank you for all their sort of like support, but also I'm sort of pre-planning. Now, very soon, well, I'll say very soon, but there's a reasonable chance that I could hit, that I could hit 100,000 subscribers next year or this year, 2018. Yeah, and so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get a really good giveaway to do. Now, I've already got £500 from Foreground, and I'm trying to see what I can get from Warlord. And it certainly greases the wheels if you've taken, time to build them something awesome. Every step you put in brings us one step closer to the castle build. Well, we did say we'd do the castle build at the end of the Let's Make Medieval series, didn't we? As this has been like the end of level boss for the Battlefield Basics series. We're going to do one for the Let's Make series. Yeah. That one's done. So, move those. Grab those. So, halfway through planking. Oh, and getting halfway through, halfway through the actual stream. So theoretically, we should finish bang on, which will be good. They're a bit sloped. Let's have a look. Is that all right? Yeah, that'll be fine. Oh, we're going to do those. We really should, shouldn't we? 3/4 of an inch going to do it? No, they need to be inch pieces. All right, let's do those then. What are you lot going on about now? So sometimes I look up and I see the chat and it's like, how the hell did you get onto that? What brought that topic up? Right, these need to be about An inch do it? Yeah, an inch should do it. Right. Oh. And just now Mel realised what? What did Mel just realise? Because Mel hasn't realised. Mel's rubbish at realising things. Quieter. Are you guys on the music now, are you? So that one's going to go there. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fiddling. Right. What material are you cutting those cupboards out of? It's balsa wood, mate. Cupboards. So that one could go there. Next one. Into there. That's working alright. Or as alright as it can do, shall we say. Blue paintbrush cork painting for you, hey? I prefer a bit of AC/DC. What's been talking about? I don't know. I have no idea what they're on about, mate. Oh, better bloody appreciate this. Right. This is going to take for a while, I think. Put that one in there. Oh, pouches are in the post. Nice one. School of Flock. 666, the number of the flock. Thunder Flock. It's going to be one of those shows, isn't it? Right. Move that over to there. Put that in there. I'll do all the way around here. We'll do this. I'll check my phone for some PayPals and that sort of stuff. Right, they're quite straight. Flocker of the Opera. Yeah, sounds like a plan, Jace. Off to FF in June. What's FF? Jason Chairs should be concerned about a live reveal. I'm not revealing anything live. No. I know what you lot are like. You worry me. Okay, all right. Right. Let's cut some more pieces. Mel revealing his leather pouch. Calm down, young man. Calm down. We'll have none of that stuff here, thank you very much. We're British. Assuming there will be a Sunday night show. Can't see why not, Cat. To be perfectly honest, mate, I see no reason why not. We're not away this weekend at all. I mean, I'm in the studio, but I've got to build a Mott and Bailey castle. I'm not even looking at the chat right now because I know what it's going to be like, so I'm not even going to look. If you're wondering what I'm building a Mott and Bailey castle for, it's my nephew's school project. He's got to build a Mott and Bailey castle for school. And so, of course, whenever these projects come along in the family, there is only one person that gets called. But it ain't my brother. Right. Last few bits, and they're straight, so that should be relatively easy. Oh, really? We've got no more inch ones. Great. 28mm, not built for a school project. I can't see it being 28mm. Probably 15. But it's Pacific. Some need to make money that way. We need to see the castle now. We need to. Does it have machinations? Yeah, it should have. Can't see why it wouldn't. It's a castle, isn't it? Machinations and crenulations. That's it, innit? You stay down there, you. Bit excessive on the PVA there. So let's take some of that out before it gets everywhere. Gule de Lyon, the castle they're building in South Paris? No. No, the way you need to say it with intensity, the way Shady Diversity does it. Intensity. Enjoy your curry, Gaz. Fit there. Is it going to fit? Yeah. I've actually done that one now. Won't the enemy come around the sides? Doesn't matter if they come around the sides. Sides are curved. If you're curious, just a quick peek. There you go, that's the boarding in for those two pieces. So they can go over there. I think this would be a good time for me to actually record the intro and the outro to the video. The reason being is that I'm just thinking, if I leave it till the end of the live show, my throat's going to end up sore. And so I might as well record those now. Yeah, that makes the best sense. So put those over there. Oh. What are we on? What time are we on, guys? Bang on 8:30. That works well. That means that took roughly an hour to do. No power tools allowed. It's a historical teaching project. That's nice. That's cool. Although scary. You know, the idea of actually having to build a castle with no power tools. Yeah, looking good. Would you like a quick close-up peek? Go on, because I love you. Yeah. Ready for a plane flyby? Right, change the screen. And here we have our trenches. So coming in, you can see all my beams are done. Yeah, this side you can see I've used stakes on it. Okay, coming along. A little feature I'm quite proud of there. We've got a little bombed out bit of the trench, so I've replaced it with a bit of boarding. Yeah, coming along, we've got the fire step with all its boarding on. Yeah, quick nose at the fire pit. And then, without catching anything, obviously, we've got the rest of the trench there. So, I am halfway along with my step. Yeah, because I've got to do the rest of this one now. So, that's going to be my next task. Yeah, but we need to check the phone, we need to check PayPals. I need to put this back up. RIP headphone users. Why did the sound suddenly go up then? Is it running off that mic? I didn't realise that. I thought it was running off the mic on there. Right. Any PayPals? Doesn't look like it, but let's have a quick check. Just make sure we're not missing anyone. Oh, Rudy sent a couple of nuggets. And we've got 5 nuggets from Watchlet from Drux. Is it Drux? That looks incredible. Thanks, guys. Thanks. The irony is, it's just a simple trench. This isn't my top work. So yeah, I'm quite chuffed with your response on that one. Right, so let's get these names on. Right, so we've got our Rudy with 2 nuggets. And then we've got Druxby, is it? With another 5 nuggets. So that's 2 nuggets. We've got 3 nuggets, but 2 nuggets, 4. That's 9 from 63, isn't it? 9 from 63, 52. And that should be right until Jace ups it, of course. But that's all the PayPal's done. Thank you, guys. It is appreciated. It's probably going to go and restock my balsa wood, to be truthful, with the amount of balsa wood I'm using on this project. Right, my next job. Yeah, I need to record the intro and the outro to this project. And then after that, I can just sit down, get cracked on with doing the boarding for the rest of this piece. So, yeah, we'll do the photos afterwards. Can't see it from there. That's going to record the audio. Blah, 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 blah. Time to guess the takes, guys. Oh yeah, it's 54, isn't it? I'll up it in a minute. Oh, versicle. I'll get rid of those. Put that over there because that's an inch, not 3/4 of an inch. A 1/4 of an inch makes a big difference.
Hey folks, Mel the Train Tutor back in the studio and back to help you with your builds. And in this video we're continuing with our end of the Battlefield Basics, end of level boss, the 6-foot long trench system. Now this is part 2. If you haven't seen part 1, I'll throw a link up to it there. And we left the last one with pretty much all the structure built and all the shapes built out of the foam, but it was time to start detailing. So in this video what we're going to do is we're going to start detailing the surface. We're going to put in craters, barbed wire trenches, fire steps. We're going to board up the side of the trenches, have support beams, planking, the lot. And that's what we're covering in this video. So it's very much about detailing our piece, getting ready to sort of in the next video to texture it up, paint it and seal it, flock it and seal it, etc. So in this one, it's a lot of little fiddly bits, yeah? So I'm going to take you through all the little bits I'm doing, why I'm doing them, yeah, how you do them, and you're on for the ride as usual. So this is what it looks like now, and we'll get cracked on, yeah? Come on. So guys, that's it for this part of the project. What I really need to do now is just leave these for a good couple of days for all that PVA behind all my corrugated iron, my stakes, my floorboards and everything to set properly. So I can come in, trim, shape it, neaten it all up, but I can't do that until all the PVA is dried. Now, with that in mind, so that's all that lot done. Oh shit. Thought the trench was going to be 8 foot long, now 6 foot long. Yeah, I've got the 2 foot piece there, but it's not really working out. And the 150mm cannon Warlord sent doesn't look big enough for it. Yeah, now the problem is the other 2 foot is still at this stage. And I'm sort of getting a bit concerned that now it's a little bit too far behind where this bit is, that it could drag the whole project back. So I'd rather get the 6 foot done, and I can always come back and do the other 2 foot at a later point, mate. But that's not what I'm here for. So guys, that's it for this part of the tutorial. We have covered all the surface detailing, yeah, or the vast majority of it. What we need to do now is just leave the piece to dry. There's a lot of PVA on it, especially behind all those boards and behind the corrugated iron and the stakes and stuff like that. And I need to make sure it's 100% set. So I'm going to leave it a good weekend to properly dry, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to get stuck into the texturing, sandbagging, and then base coating, painting, flocking and sealing in the third part of this tutorial. So I hope you found this stuff useful. As always, like it if you like it, share it if you know anyone who could use this video. If you've got any questions, if you've got any comments, if you've got any suggestions, they go down below in the comments. And as always, guys, if this sort of stuff really is helping you with your hobby and you enjoy the videos, please consider supporting the channel. I only ask for $1 a month, but it keeps the lights on, the cameras rolling, and me in here making these videos for you. So if you like it, please support it, guys. And remember, if you're not into the monthly thing on Patreon, there is a link down below for PayPal as well for a one-off gift, tip, beer money, however you want to send it. Yeah, but in the meantime, I'm going to wrap this up. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. And look after yourself. All the best, yeah? Ta-da. That was all right, wasn't it? I mean, only 5% of the people who watch my videos make it to the end anyway. The very end. Sort of goes along, and the moment I mention Patreon, it goes, boom, straight down. Right, that's me filming done. So, I need the memory cards out of here. Remind me before I go to take photos of this. Yeah, because I'll be gutted if I head home without any photos and I can't edit this video up tomorrow. That actually switch off. Well, it was. Right, they need to go in my wallet. Wow, they're warm. But then again, the cameras have been running all day. So when Mel's editing, just listens for the claps, so it doesn't mean he has to find if we can. Yeah, that's what the claps are about. The claps are for two purposes. One, it clearly identifies in situations like this where the speaking bit is. Quite a lot, if I have to do a couple of takes, I can just look at the clip and look for the sort of last set of claps before talking. And I know that the first lot of the clip is just outtakes, so to speak. Yeah, on top of that, the claps serve another purpose. Yeah, they give me 3 clear spikes on my timeline. Yeah, when I'm editing, which means what I can do is when I'm doing, because this is multi-camera footage, I've got a camera there and a camera there, it makes it easy for them to line up so my lips go in sync on the videos. So that's what that's all about. So that's me filming done. Yeah, all that remains now is just to take some photos of this once it's completed. Well, first we've got to complete it. And I've got 3/4 of an hour to do it. Because as you know, tonight is date night. I've got a date with my bed. Right, 3/4 of an inch on that one, we reckon, don't we? That's what we said. So, just sense check that. Yeah, it is that one. Oh, right. Let's get these cut. Four strips, probably 5 or 6. Oh. Do people stop chatting, or is it stalled? I never know. Not quite. Definitely worse than. Now what are you talking about? Ow. Oh, we're talking Star Wars? I haven't even seen the new Star Wars yet, to be truthful. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's turn these into planks and then we'll get gluing onto this one. On the plus side, all we've got to do is just do along that run. We don't have that curve on there.
Right, catch you later, Atto. Crawley? We're waiting for Mel to start talking again. Evening, Bosicle. Don't spoil that, I don't want to see it yet. Should be watching the live stream then, mate. The live stream is about seeing behind the scenes, isn't it? It is looking rather nice though, even if I do say so myself. I'll be honest with you, I'm not looking forward to the sandbag stage. I mean, I figure on the sandbags, I'm going to need at least probably about 300-400. But lucky for me, Kerry's volunteered to come down and help me out, so she doesn't know it yet. But she's going to be spending about 3 days making sandbags for me. Are the duck boards at a random width, or are you eyeballing them to the same? I'm eyeballing them, mate. They're not exactly perfect, but I like a little bit of variation. Right, let's get this one up. Let's have a look at the surface. Right, that's flat. Come on, TV screen, catch up. Where do you store your terrain? I very rarely store it. It's normally
what you call it? It normally comes in and go, you know, build it and then what you call it, and it goes. Planning on making a very large ruined cathedral. I'm planning on what would be a good way to do broken pillars on the inside. Go to a cake shop, buy the plaster cast cake pillars, mate, and just crack them in half. Work a treat. They're also the perfect scale for 28mm. Assuming you want to do 28mm, of course. Right. We have 48 minutes. Let's get it on, eh? Nice one, Vond. Hey, Mart. Interesting. I didn't know you sold them. Sold what? My terrain? Well, the general rule is I do commissions, but the only rule for a commission project is that it's got to be interesting for the channel. And it's got to be something I haven't done before on the channel. Yeah. So if you want a greenfield set, I'm not interested. You know, I'm not interested in building it. Simple as that, because I've already done greenfield. If you want a volcanic set or something like that, well, I've never done volcanoes on the channel. Yeah, so at the same time as making a terrain set for you, I can make tutorial videos and that sort of stuff. And basically the reason for that is I often found that when I was doing commissions, they sort of took me away from the channel. Yeah, I was too busy doing a commission. It was stuff I'd already shown on the channel, so it wasn't that interesting of stuff. And so it didn't really work out. And so now what I do is I'll only do a commission if I know that it's not been on the channel before and it'll make good, interesting content. So a bit killing two birds with one stone, as they say. Trim this off and see if we can make this a better one. Swap that one out for that one. Put that one down there. Put this one back up there because it's a wedge. Much better. Oh, it's everywhere. They're falling off. Get on there, you buggers. You're not the boss of me. Kerry is. Come on. I think we're on a winner. He says. Oh. So, for example, the terrain you're working on now will go out on the game floor as soon as it's done. Yeah, as soon as it's done, this will head over to Warlord. This will go in their shop, I believe. Although they might take it to Salute. We'll have to see. Would you ever do a commission for something like from a movie, such as a set from Lord of the Rings? Yeah. Well, I mean, but it'd have to be 28mm to match the Lord of the Rings game. Lord of the Rings is massive, so, you know, I've always wanted to do Lord of the Rings terrain. It's always been a bit iffy with the IP. You know, so I'd have to research how to make sure I don't step on any toes when I'm doing it. But the Lord of the Rings doesn't pose any major problems. Well, other than the IP. You know, the last thing I want is suing by Paramount or Fox or whoever it is who made it. I'm building a 6x4 Stalingrad table for bolt action. I'm using steam mill from commissioned figurines and building Pavlov's house. Basically recreating the city block. Any advice on doing rubble? Depends how realistic you want it, mate. I mean, rubble can be as simple as grit and chopped up sprue and a bit of balsa wood. Or you can go out, you can buy something like a brick mould, cast a load of actual individual bricks, do some masonry bits. It really just depends on how much effort you want to go in. Favourite gaming system and why? Someone tell him. So do you genuinely think it's looking good, guys? I wasn't too sure, to be truthful. I was wondering if it was going to be a bit basic. And meeples, Jace. Don't forget meeples, or Kez will kill you. Mal's favourite gaming system is the Nintendo 64. Actually, I'll have you know, long before the Nintendo 64, my first computer was the VIC-20 with a mighty 16K of memory. Yeah, I then upgraded to... I had an Acorn Electron after that. After that, it was the Commodore 64. After that, it was the Amiga. And pretty much after the Amiga, we sort of moved into proper desktop PCs at that point. Do you still use terrainiacs Showcase? I do, mate. Email it to me with terrainiacs Showcase in the subject line. 4 or 5 photos. I need them in landscape mode, so with your camera turned on its side. Yeah, because it fits the screen. A little bit about what the piece is. And just email it over. My email address for emailing it over is exactly the same as my email address for PayPal. It's theterraintutor@gmail.com. You can find me on pretty much everything as the Terrain Tutor, to be truthful. The Terrain Tutor. I'm getting into my Twitter as well. I'm enjoying that. Bagger, we're going to have to cut some more here. Right, let's cut some more boards. We're about almost halfway through on this one. The Atari 260 600 ROT. Hello, Mel from Australia. We have another Mel on the show. Do we? Hello, Mel from Australia. It's Aussie Mel. You better be good at terrain building. Is that the Atari with the games on tape? No, but my VIC-20 came with games on tape. My Commodore 64 was floppy disk, as in proper bendable floppies. And then we got the Amiga it was 3.5 inch, wasn't it? The hard ones. That all the kids nowadays think of the save symbol. Oh, we're definitely going to have to shape up some more boards. Right. Because there isn't enough plank in here. I don't know. Definitely going to have to shape up some more. Okay. Let's get this done. No, it's too long. And let's see if we can cut another one out of this. I don't think it's going to be enough. But we'll crack on regardless. X copy. God, that's going back some minute. Put that over there. There we go. Right. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough, but we'll crack on regardless. ABC load. Makes me feel super old. Press play on Mel. What do you mean? I'm doing well here, he says. There we go. So, Mel is so old he remembers when phones had to be attached to the wall. I do. Mate, I remember black and white TVs. Our first television was black and white. We didn't have a colour TV. They didn't do... Did they do colour TVs? I can't remember. I know we had a black and white one, but we were poor. Syntax error. Mage King. What did Mage King ask? Mage King, post your question again. A Vectrex console, what's that? Ah, good old get up to spin the dial. My brother is 17. We had a black and white when he was small. We were so poor, my dad gave... Oh, Action Man told me it was an Action Man deserter. Dude, that's bad. Come on. It's too late for jokes like that. The ones that would whistle when they got old and would have to give up. Yeah, smack the top. There's actually a reason why that worked. Yeah. What happens is you get very low frequency vibration on circuit boards, sometimes in TVs. And where you've got the pins and the circuit board and the solder, what happens is, yeah, the vibration basically moves the solder breaks, and the pin sits in the hole between the solder. So when you come along and you give it a whack, the pin vibrates and touches the solder, and you get a connection. And it works for so long until you have to give it another whack. And that's the actual legitimate reason behind the whacking the TV. So now you know. Well, change the channel to either. We didn't have that many channels as well. I remember when Channel 4 started. Actually, when Channel 4 started, I was there. They had this what you call it, this Channel 4 was just pure porn at the start. Softcore porn. That's all they put on Channel 4. It was great as a kid. I remember they had this punk rock girl band on. Yeah. And it's a live show. And I've got this punk, and the first thing they do is all the girls drop their trousers. That was it. I was a Channel 4 fan from that point onwards. Dial-up connection. God, yeah. And someone getting on the phone and you're screaming, "Get off the phone, we'll lose the connection." The good old days. You stay there. Good boy. How am I doing on time for date night? I have 19 minutes left. Well, it doesn't mean I don't have to leave at 9:30, bang on the spot. Kez, if you're still watching, let me know if there's anything you need picking up from the shop on the way home, babe. I need to make sure this lines up. do nicely. Almost there. You stay down, you. Oh, reconnect the chat. See you later, sister me. Now that's class. Using your YouTube channel for grocery shopping. Let's be honest. It's just how we roll. Oh yeah, getting there. That one's done. Now all we need to do is that one, and we are actually done. Let's just quickly press these down, make sure they're all lined up nice. Because the last thing I want to do is come in once they're actually glued and find out they're in the wrong position or something and they look bloody stupid. Yeah, that one there. Why does that one keep bouncing out? Right. If that one's going to keep bouncing out, let's pin it. You're not going to bounce anymore, are you, you bugger? I nailed you. Well, I pinned you. Put a pin in that one as well. There we go. Right. Another one now. Another one bites the dust. Oh, another one down. Another one bites the dust. Right, so put that one to there. There you go. To there. Just make sure they all line up. Yeah, it's pretty damn close. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Yeah, and we've just got this last one to do, which means we need some more of this. Right, let's do a strip off here. Let's do 2 strips. 7/8 of an inch. Might not be enough. I might have to do 3 strips. We'll have to see how we go. Well, nothing from Kez. Let me just messenger. because she's not watching the stream, obviously. Right, last one. Yeah, should be okay. Right. I bet he has that Toblerone stashed in the studio. Nope, that's at home. Say something, mate. Did you mute? I've not muted, I'm just... Yeah, when the TV stations used to shut down at night. Do you remember Good Morning Television? With all those blokes on the aircraft carrier? I remember when Good Morning TV started. God, I'm sounding old now. Right. Double check. Yeah, that one was just done by spreading. Wow, I forgot when TV just stopped at night. I know. Later, dude. This session really is a behind the scene. It's not a chatty one, is it? It's very much Mel's getting really stuck into this. I've been at this since about... Moats. Bloody Rudy. Really, Rudy, you did a super chat just to get that on the screen? Dude. Told you we'll do a castle at the end of end of the fantasy series. And we've got 10 minutes for me to do this. And 5.5-inch floppies. Do you remember? I remember when they brought out the CD and they said it was indestructible. They lied. Right. Let's cut that down just a little. Almost there. Come on, stop. If Mel Struzzi gets more cramped, he's going to have to prop the door open and stand in the hallway to work. Bugger off! I've got 1, 2, 4 foot. I've got 4 foot by 6 foot to move round in. What are you on about? I've pretty much got an entire table size. I don't know what you're going on about, Surya. I don't know what the problem is. I'm almost done. When and what is the next video? Insane is asking. Theoretically, yeah, it will be this trench video I'm finishing off. That's why I'm rushing to get this done, this little section done, so I can go home. I'm at home tomorrow because I've got dentist in the morning for the rest of this root canal treatment. So tomorrow afternoon, what I'm going to do is I'll be working on these trenches. I'll be working on the video for these trenches, should I say. So you'll probably get this Friday evening or Saturday. Yeah, but that will be your next video. The video after that is acrylic caulking terrain lab. Yeah, just because I've just got to finish off and just do the talky bit on that now. Because all the experiments have been done. Yeah, then theoretically, if we crack on with this, I don't know whether we'll get another video on this out next week or whether it'll be finished in time. I hope it is. Yeah, but I won't know until I actually get stuck into it next week. So I'll be in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I should have it done by Thursday. If not, we'll have to see. I am trying to get back into doing more regular terrain videos. What's to do that for? Because I sort of got out of the habit a little. A bit too much time working on the back of house stuff and not enough time working front of house. But hopefully we should have that sorted now. Yeah. We need to shape that one to that. Drop that one in there. Just like that. And she's done. She is done, isn't she? Yes, she is. With 4 minutes to spare as well. How good is that? Any upcoming tutorial on painting marble? Not for me, mate. The range and the works of websites, they're shops. It takes me 2 months. I said, dude, trust me. I have to sort of wing it and just sort of go with it. Right. I need to take some photos of this. But she is looking good. Take pics. I am taking pics. Oh, it does look good.
All done. Right. That is perfect. I have finished what I needed to do with 1 minute to spare. Yeah, so I'm quite happy about that. It is home time for me. Like I say, it's date night, so I'll be having a good night's sleep. There should be a video out for you tomorrow night or Saturday at the latest. Depends how the root canal work goes at the dentist, guys, yeah? If it goes rough, then I probably won't get it done in time to get it uploaded on Friday. I'll probably get edited and left to render. Yeah, fingers crossed I can get it up for you on Friday. If not, keep your eyes out for what you call it. See you later, Rudy. Keep your eyes out for Saturday, because this trench video will be on Saturday's show. Yeah, and in the meantime, guys, to my moderators, Jason Cat, thank you, guys. To all of you guys who've turned up, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, to the trolls, yeah, thanks they didn't turn up. Yeah, we do need to do a live unboxing of the leather pouches. See you later, Insane. So I'm going to call it a night, guys. Listen, to all of you, thanks for joining me, guys. I hope you enjoy this video as much as I've enjoyed making it. But in the meantime, I'll catch you later. All the best, yeah? Ta-ra.